Hello, here we are again, live with Leslie
and Laini.
Cheers. Here's to spring. Here's to a refreshing glass of water.
So, we wanted to drink some water today so that would kind of kick off our conversation, because we work with people all the time that have all kinds of health goals, all kind of fitness goals, all kind of wellness goals. But what we always have to remind them is if you don't go back to the foundational tenets of health, you can't really get anywhere. So today we're going to talk about what we think is probably the most important and the most simple.
Yes, drinking water.
Yes.
Drinking water is probably the simplest thing that you can do for your health. Drinking water has a ton of really excellent benefits. One, your skin looks great and you feel so much better when you drink water. Another benefit I think of drinking water is for joint health, and a lot of people don't think about that, right?
Yeah.
So your joints and your muscles and your skin what are we, like 70% water, right?
70 to 80%.
Right? So drinking water is a really important thing just to help your tissues feel really good. And a lot of us have issues in our tissues. And we like want to go to a pill, or we want to take a supplement, and maybe let's just supplement with a little bit of
Drinking
water first.
water.
That might be a really good first step. Right?
Yeah, like Leslie said, we are made up mostly of water. Every cell in our body needs water to function properly. So you want your cells to be hydrated so that they can communicate with one another, so that you can function.
Yes.
And we don't think about how important that is.
Exactly.
But I've heard it said that if you're even 1% dehydrated, brain function goes down. So you start to have foggy brain, you don't think very well.
Right.
So next time you have a headache or you can't seem to concentrate or figure out a problem, grab yourself a glass of water.
Drink water. Let me tell you a fun, cool story. Before I had this job operating a gym, I used to work in the horticulture industry. And one of the things that tomatoes get is blossom end rot. So if you ever grown tomatoes, they get all black on the bottom and they look all weird. And the technical cause is a lack of calcium. But the calcium, what they found out through research, and everybody would hear like, blossom end rot, I'm going to throw a bunch of calcium into the soil.
Right.
But really what it is dehydration. So the calcium wasn't being carried by the water into the plant. So the same thing theoretically could be involved with us. So if you have some sort of like issue in your tissues, it's not going to be blossom end rot, but it could be something else, right? Right. It's very likely that just by increasing water, you're going to increase the flow of nutrients from your gut into your bloodstream. You're going to increase the pathways, like you were talking about. Your cells are going to be able to talk to each other. So you're just going to have a generally healthier life.
Yeah. And so like she just said, we want to bring that water in so we can get nutrients into the cells. Yes. We want to bring that water in so we can hydrate the cells and keep everything, flexible and mobile and lubricated. And the other part that we don't think about, all the toxins, we want to get them out.
Yeah.
So you may think, I don't have any toxins to get out. Well, you do. Every single day there's metabolic processes that take place, and there's toxic end products, even if you're the healthiest person.
That's right. It's the function of your liver, and it's what it does every day naturally.
And guess what it needs to be able to clear through your body? Water.
It needs water.
So we live in a society of people that are constipated and are paying top dollar to be able to poop. Right. That's ridiculous.
Drink some water and you might be able to poo better. One of the other benefits of drinking water is a lot of people, at this time of the year especially, they're thinking about the summer and they're thinking about, I want to have the beach body, or I want to look a certain way. We talk a lot about people's goals with relation to weight loss, and there's true, it's out there. But one of the things that you can do to help yourself not feel hungry is drink water. So if you are on a caloric deficit and you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, try drinking a full glass of water first.
Before your meals.
Exactly. And then if you're hungry 20 minutes later, then you can have something to eat.
Yeah.
But water is really good for so many things. And now that it's, springtime is starting to look on the horizon here in Montana, this is the time to really start thinking about these health things.
Yeah, so really easy. It's free for most of us. It's right in your tap.
Yes.
You can have whatever kind of water you like, but drink some. And let's just finish with some recommendations just to get you started.
Absolutely.
So the recommendations that we follow are take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should start with drinking a day.
That's exactly right.
Now, for example, if you do that number and it comes up to 100 ounces, if you're currently only drinking 1 glass of water, don't try to drink that all in one day.
Right,
Just
exactly.
slowly build up until you're getting more water into your system.
Exactly.
So don't try to go all
Whole
crazy.
hog.
Yeah. But your goal is to get up there because
Yep.
you do need that hydration in your cells. We promise
Absolutely.
you'll feel better, and it's
Oh, you
the
will.
simple thing that you can do. So let us know if you're drinking your water. Let us know what kind of water you like, and cheers.
Cheers. Happy spring.